Living Well with Evelyn Wilkerson.
Happy Friday and welcome to Living Well. Evelyn has the day off. If your weekend plans, though, include enjoying a cold beverage, we've got some big news for you, especially for those of you counting calories. 4 of the biggest U.S. brewers will be putting calorie counts on their labels. Betty Yu has the story.
It's been called the world's oldest alcoholic drink, but do you know what's really in your beer?
That's a good question. I mean, I know hops, barley, rye, maybe not rye, but probably not as much as I should know, but I think that's definitely an important thing.
Under new industry guidelines, beer drinkers like Anil Raj will be able to see just how many calories they're drinking. The country's biggest brewers, including Miller Coors, Anheuser-Busch, and Heineken, just agreed to voluntarily add calories, carbs, protein, fat, and alcohol content on cans and bottles by 2020.
That makes drinking less fun.
I know that I'm consuming alcohol to begin with, and I think for me, it's not going to weigh heavily on my decision whether to consume a light beer because it's lower in calories.
The Beer Institute is also encouraging brewers to show when a beer was brewed, list the ingredients, and point to a website or include a QR code that can be scanned with a smartphone for more information.
That's important information to people like Susan Walker.
I do appreciate that because as a type 1 diabetic, you're always trying to do a carb count of what you are ingesting, and to know exactly what's on the bottle makes it so much faster to consume whatever I need to eat.
Industry experts applauded the Beer Institute's decision to post nutritional information, given that many beer brands sold today contain more than one standard drink.
Well, speaking of booze, bartenders are in Havana, Cuba this week for a 2-day cocktail making contest. Competitors are putting their skills to the test, making daiquiris, which originated in Cuba. They're making original daiquiris along with flavored drinks like banana, strawberry, and peach. Now, bartenders from the U.S., Canada, Mexico, Panama, and Cuba are participating. Well, good manners are paying off, literally, for customers at a coffee shop in Virginia. Cups Coffee and Tea is offering a discount to people who are polite. A small coffee is $5, but it's only $1.75 for those who say please. The employee who came up with the idea says it started as a joke.
And I decided, because, I need to solve all the injustices in the world, to start charging more for people who didn't take the time to say hello and connect and realize that we're all people behind the counter.
The shop's Be Nice policy has quickly gone viral. Sims says he put the sign up on Sunday, and the next day, a newspaper in Britain was reporting on it. Well, Halloween comes early for a little boy in Morton because who says you can't go trick-or-treating in July? At least try telling that to 6-year-old Owen Watts. He decided yesterday was as good as any day to go door to door. And if you can't tell, Owen really likes Halloween. But he missed the fun last year. Owen has Dravet syndrome, which kept him inside in October. His mom says he's been asking to go trick-or-treating ever since, so she decided, why not? She took to Facebook asking if others in Morton would play along. Several said yes, so Owen and his best friend Tristan put on the costumes and had themselves a night.
It means a ton to me just because due to him having Dravet syndrome, we don't get out of the house a ton, and a lot of people just going to the store don't understand his behavior or why he's acting the way he does. So it means a ton when we do decide to do something cool for him that I have so much support and people are always there cheering him on.
Dravet syndrome is a severe form of epilepsy. Last night, Owen and the gang made more than 15 stops. Well, a group of kid chefs, including one from Peoria, spent Thursday at the White House. First Lady Michelle Obama hosted her annual Kids State Dinner. The 56 culinary artists won the Healthy Lunchtime Challenge. They created original, healthy, affordable, and delicious lunch recipes. They were encouraged to show some homegrown pride by including local ingredients in their recipes.
Today, here at the White House, kid farmers helped grow the food used to prepare kid chefs' recipes. Isn't that something? So let me tell you, don't ever let anyone tell you that kids can't make a difference. You all have really made the difference on this issue. You guys are the leaders.
11-year-old Maggie Smith from Peoria was among the winners. Her winning recipe, West Wing chicken with Secret Service noodles. Well, parents and caregivers cannot imagine they could accidentally forget a child in their car, yet Almost 40 kids die of heat stroke inside vehicles each year. Now, as Lindsay Mills explains, there is technology designed to prevent these tragedies.
Even when the temperature outside is only 70 degrees, the temperature inside a car can quickly heat to over 120 degrees. Since 2010, over 220 children have died of heat stroke after being trapped inside vehicles. That's according to kidsincars.org. Consumer Reports evaluated new technology built into this Evenflow infant seat that may help. It's called Sensor Safe, and it's designed to chime as soon as the car is turned off if a child is still buckled in the seat. The smart chest clip is activated when it's buckled and the car is in motion. It communicates with a wireless receiver you plug directly into the onboard diagnostic port.
If your car is model year 2008 or newer, the standard receiver will work. But if you have a hybrid vehicle or your car stops and starts when idling, then you need to get the alternate receiver.
Consumer Reports tested Sensor Safe in 25 different cars. It worked in most vehicles, but not all of them.
The Sensor Safe technology isn't perfect yet, but it definitely shows the most promise. We believe that the best reminder technology is going to be one that's integrated either into your vehicle or into your child's seat, and Evenflow has provided a solution.
Another measure of safety to keep your precious cargo safe. For Consumer Reports, I'm Lindsay Mills.
All right, Chef Mark is in the kitchen along with his son Joel. Thanks for joining us today.
No problem.
Chef in training, right?
Yeah, sure.
All right, so what are we making today?
Well, you know what? Every time I've done the show, Joe's always said, do chicken parmesan, chicken parmesan. I thought, well, he can come and do chicken parmesan. So we've kind of ran through this. Is a very simple, kids are out of school. It's a very simple process. We've got chicken breasts. We're going to just gently bread those, end them in panko breadcrumbs, a little bit of seasoning in there. We're going to deep fry them, finish them in the oven. Then we got some spaghetti, we've got some Parmesan cheese, some mozzarella cheese. It goes together really easy. Kids love it. Joel loves it. It's one of his favorites. Has been for years.
Yep.
Well, it sounds pretty good. We just heard the story about child chefs taking over the White House, and you're a little bit older than, than them, but
15, 16.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's good to learn at an early age and to put it to practice.
Yeah.
And what better place to do it than on TV?
Yeah, exactly.
That's right. So everybody knows you can do
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
So, but when we get started, we'll do it in the middle block. We'll kind of run through it, and Joel will show you his little magic there. We'll deep fry it, and then we'll. I think you're going to like it. It's very simple. It's very clean. Good for kids. Easy to do. Just a few steps, and it's done. So.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like a perfect recipe. Why do you like it so much?
I honestly don't know. It's just pretty good. My dad's a master chef, so knows how to make it.
He likes all those chicken dishes. You know what's good about it? It's got all the good stuff. It's got cheese in it. You can't go wrong with cheese. It's got pasta, and it's breaded. Everybody likes deep fried food. So
You can't complain about that.
It's exactly right.
All right. Well, thank you very much. Man's best friend riding the waves down south. We'll tell you how it's helping some other animals in need when we come back.
At the Joseph A. Bank Buy One, Get One Free sale, all suits and sport coats are on sale. Plus, buy one, get one free. And buy one, get one free on almost everything else in the store. Plus, all dress shirts are 2 for $89. And take an extra 40% off all clearance. Only at Joseph A. Bank.
Live the good life here at Goods Furniture in Kewanee, Illinois. Spend the day shopping quality-built name-brand furniture for every room in your house and enjoying lunch in the Wine Cellar restaurant. We look forward to seeing you at Goods Furniture in Kewanee, Illinois.
Deal direct with the lab and you'll save time and money at Cryoptical.
And I'll take the time to fit and make your glasses right the first time.
After your eye exam, bring in your prescription and you'll have glasses made with care for a lot less in a couple of days, not weeks. Cryoptical.
It's sizzling summer savings time at Lebeda Mattress Factory. Save now on mattress sets, futons, electric adjustable beds, and bedroom furniture. Flippable two-sided Lebeda queen sets start at only $319. Luxurious pillow tops as low as $349. Or get Lebeda's Augusta Pillow Top, a luxurious mattress set with cooling gel and memory foam for the lowest price ever. Only $477 with free local delivery or a free bed frame. Great mattresses, great prices, great savings at Lebeda Mattress Factory.
How's Jim? Better. He's coming home soon, and I'm going to assure that he doesn't fall again.
Really?
I listened to you and called Bathfitter. Bathfitter came into our home and turned our old tub into a beautiful new walk-in shower. They took care of everything, the shower seat, safety bars, and even the shower doors. Now we can safely stay in our home longer.
This month only, 0% APR financing for 24 months.
From the first building block to the last coat of paint, Menards is here to help with an 11% rebate on everything, even sale prices, so you can finish your latest project and start planning the next big thing. Right now, save 11% on Dutch Boy DuraClean exterior paint. Store your tools in a new Aero storage building. Save big money and get an 11% rebate on everything, even sale prices, now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
You're watching Living Well on WMBD.
2 sea turtles are back home in the Florida Gulf. Jarhead and Erica were released into the ocean on Thursday. They were rescued earlier this year and hence various health issues. Good news, both sea turtles are strong and healthy enough to be back in their natural habitat. Well, animals are hitting the waves this weekend in Texas. It's part of a surf competition to raise money for a local animal shelter. Sherry Williams caught up with some of the competitors.
Let's go, Molly.
Molly is learning to surf today. She's never been on a board before, but she's getting ready for Sunday morning when the yearly surfing dog competition takes place on Galveston Beach.
This is our 4th annual year, and it's an event to bring awareness and much needed dollars to the shelter so we can take care of our pets.
The surfing dog competition costs $25 to enter and benefits the Galveston Island Humane Society. Lots of folks show up for it.
Hundreds of people. It's actually quite a bit of a spectacle.
Some of the dogs in the competition are trying to win a home.
The dogs that the shelter enters into the contest are available for adoption at the event, and we do have an adoption special. They'll be $25. Ready to go.
What do you get for that?
You get a dog, you get them fixed, microchipped, rabies, vaccinations, flea, heartworm preventative, all that good stuff.
Even if you don't want to adopt a dog, you could foster one. But be warned, there's a risk in that.
And they get it and take it home and they end up keeping it. I'm a foster failure too. I've taken them home and ended up keeping them.
Back to the surfing. Let's see how Molly's doing.
Try by herself.
Well, look at that. Cool, calm, steady. She's a natural.
All right, Molly.
All right, pretty cool. Well, Chef Mark and his son show us the next steps we need to take to make chicken parmesan when we return.
What do you want to get back to? Let our professional Bounce Back team with state-of-the-art therapy equipment help you rehab, recover, and return home. At Bounce Back, we provide individualized, person-centered treatment carefully designed with specific and realistic goals. We have full-range rehabilitative therapies and case management to maximize your Medicare and insurance benefits. When you need to bounce back to your lifestyle, call us, where you can rehab, recover, and return home.
I had like memory foams, I had feather pillows, and I'd always wake up with neck pain. After sleeping on MyPillow, I didn't wake up with the headaches, I was more aligned.
I didn't realize the connection between the pillow and sleep. When I switched to MyPillow, I got a better night's sleep, and I love it.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, inventor of MyPillow. My patented fill adjusts to your exact individual needs, and it holds that support all night long to take the pressure off your shoulders and keep your neck aligned so you get the best night's sleep of your life.
MyPillow is the official pillow of the National Sleep Foundation. MyPillow is machine washable and dryable and comes with a 60-day money-back guarantee and an amazing 10-year warranty. Plus, every MyPillow is made in the USA.
I personally guarantee that MyPillow will be the most comfortable pillow you'll ever own. Go to MyPillow.com or call now to order one of my pillows. When you do, I'll give you a second one absolutely free.
For the best night's sleep in the whole wide world, visit MyPillow.com.
Hey, we're all done. No cavities. We'll see you in 6 months.
Hi, Just Kids. We're going to need to schedule another appointment.
Exclusive coverage starts this Sunday. WMBD, your local election headquarters.
You're watching Living Well on WMBD.
All right, we're back in the kitchen with Chef Mark and his son Joel making chicken parmesan. So what are the steps here? Because we're just getting started.
This is great. It's very easy. We start with 3 steps. Joel's going to go ahead and take these chicken breasts, and these are just boneless chicken breasts you get at the market. These are 4 ounce. We want to pound those out just a little bit so they're nice and flat and uniform. Then we dip those in flour, no seasoning, just flour. And and then they go into egg, and the reason for that, the flour makes the egg stick, then the egg makes a breadcrumb stick. So we just dip it from one to the next, and then from there they go into the skillet, which you'll go ahead and put those on the plate, then I'll fry those up. But, you know, it goes together real nice, and it's real easy. You can do these ahead if you want and put them in the freezer, you know, and then do them later, cook them later. But they're delicious, and you can also take these if you want to do them and make a sandwich out of them. Same process applies in the flour, egg, breadcrumb. Fry them up and put them on bread with, you know, cheese and bacon and stuff like that.
Sure, it sounds pretty good. What's the prep time like here in terms of getting all the ingredients ready to go before we actually start making the chicken parmesan?
Yeah, you know, and that's a great question because this is a very easy recipe to do. Make sure your chicken breasts are thawed out. You want to kind of pat them dry, but all you're doing is cracking eggs, heating up some grease. So, you know, prep time total, probably about 15 to 20 minutes of prep time. 10 minutes in the oven and you're done. So this is less than a 1 hour meal and very economical because chicken breasts are not expensive and none of these ingredients are really that expensive. So it's a good cheap entree for dinner or lunch.
Yeah, so you really just, you can take the chicken out of the freezer in the morning, pop it in the fridge, you come home, it's thawed out, and then just a couple more steps to get it going.
And it's great for the kids, you know, if you don't want them working around the grease and that, they can sure do all the prep work and do all the labor stuff, then you just want to deep fry them.
Well, and certainly if you have a couple kids at home, you can just do a little conveyor belt and
That's right.
Get the chicken.
Feed the neighborhood.
Yeah, get the chicken working into the grease. All right, so what did you said? We have some cheese here, Parmesan, of course,
yeah, we're
right?
going to put some mozzarella. We'll put a little bit of our tomato sauce on, a little mozzarella, a little Parmesan, pop it in the oven, then we'll, you know, a little chopped parsley on top, a little salt, pepper. All good to go.
All right. Well, let's get frying, right?
Yeah. So the next
we got to cook this up.
Is we just dip them in the grease there.
Now, how long do you need to heat the grease up before you pop the chicken in?
When you put your grease in, you want it to come up. You want it to just not be too hot. You don't want it smoking, but you want to check the viscosity. Once you see the viscosity change in the grease, you know, you're going to get up to about 325 to 350 degrees. You don't want to get too hot. And if it starts to smoke, you don't want to put anything in it. It's okay to reduce the heat on that grease because once it gets hot, this is still going to crisp up very nice. You know?
And how long are we leaving it in?
Just about 3.5 to 4 minutes. So
Okay.
you may want to flip them in between, if, like we're doing in the skillet here. So you may want to flip them halfway through the process just to make sure that you've got them nice and brown on each side.
All right, well, we'll check back in with you guys in just a little bit. But coming up on Living Well, Taylor Swift takes some time off from vacay to visit a children's hospital in Australia. We'll be right back.
Jeopardy opens some books for the young. This Mark Twain character is hated by moms because he is vulgar and bad, but all their children admired him.
Get a head start on your summer reading list.
Weekdays at 4:30 on WMBD.
During the back-to-school sale at Denver Mattress, we're featuring 2 great mattresses for one terrific price. Take your pick of the Summit or the Loveland Twin mattress on a space base. Your choice, just $199. Denver Mattress carries the best selections of the best mattress brands. And right now, get 6 years no-interest financing on every Tempur-Pedic mattress, including the new Tempur Breeze. A better tomorrow starts tonight at the back-to-school sale at Denver Mattress, your Tempur-Pedic elite retailer.
Each year, thousands of people choose the Fair Group in Bloomington Normal to help them discover their smile. We offer state-of-the-art dental treatment for all ages and dental situations under one roof.
I would put my face down or put my hand in front of my face. I was embarrassed to smile. When I had all my work done, Ashley sent me a before and after picture, and it made me cry. I love my smile. I smile all the time.
The Fair Dental Group, where we treat you like family.
From the first building block to the last coat of paint, Menards is here to help. Get an 11% rebate on everything in the store, including thousands of sale items. Whether you're remodeling your house or creating a backyard getaway, you'll save 11% on all of it, so you can finish your latest project and start planning the next big thing. Get building with an 11% rebate on everything, even sale price items. Now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Need replacement windows? Call 1-800-NEXT-WINDOW. Window World. Simply the best for less.
You're watching Living Well on WMBD.
Apple is producing a reality TV show. The tech giant is looking for app developers to face off in a competition to be mentored and funded by experts in Silicon Valley. The winner's work will be featured in the App Store. The show is called Planet of the Apps. Developers can submit an online application through August 26th. The show is expected to start filming later this year. Well, actor Warren Beatty is back on the big screen for the first time in years. Rick Damigella previews his new movie and more in the Hollywood Minute.
Seriously, what the hell's wrong with you people?
We're bad guys. It's what we do.
What the Suicide Squad might do is break a record. Variety reports the next film in the DC Extended Universe could debut to between $100 and $125 million, according to pre-release tracking by industry analysts. If the villain-centric movie pulls off such a heist, it would surpass Guardians of the Galaxy's record for biggest film debut in the month of August.
Kicked out of Hogwarts for endangering human life.
We're several months away from the release of Harry Potter spin-off film Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, but that hasn't slowed author and screenwriter J.K. Rowling. Entertainment Weekly reports Rowling has already finished the script for the sequel to Fantastic Beasts. Part 1 of the new series takes place in America in 1926 and will materialize in theaters November 18th.
This plane will fly. If it were to be a failure, I would leave this country and never come back, and I mean it.
Yes, that is Warren Beatty, back on the big screen for the first time in 15 years in Rules Don't Apply. The first trailer for the film, written, directed by, and starring Beatty as Howard Hughes, is out now, with the movie winging its way into theaters November 23rd. The last time Warren Beatty starred in a movie was 2001's Town and Country. For Hollywood Minute, I'm Rick Damigella.
Rolling Stones star Mick Jagger is expecting his 8th child with girlfriend Melanie Hamrick. Jagger is 72, Hamrick 29. They've been dating for 2 years. Taylor Swift shakes off some recent unpleasant headlines and spends some time at a children's hospital in Australia. Jeremy Roth has today's. Take a look at this.
So there is plenty of Taylor Swift news out there right now that's frankly kind of a downer. So we are just going to shake it off and focus on the positive. Tay-Tay took time out of her vacation in Australia to visit a children's hospital in Brisbane and even performed with some of the kids. The hospital posted the video and pics of Swift to Facebook and Twitter, saying, "We're all still cray-cray about Tay-Tay," and thanking the singer for a special surprise the kids will never forget. A fantastic time-lapse of severe weather rolling in over Manhattan was captured on video. Either that or the aliens from Independence Day have finally arrived. Probably the weather, though. The sporadic storm blew through NYC Thursday afternoon and disappeared just as quickly as it arrived. But in no time, social media was fawning all over the sweet time-lapse video. Weather phenomenon often steals the spotlight with great vids like that, but it's not every day you see video of the Earth getting mooned. Cool video of the Earth getting straight photobombed by the moon was captured by a NASA satellite. Again. Yep, it's actually the second time in a year the moon was captured passing between the planet and the satellite, resulting in another lunar photobomb. I know you revolve around the Earth, but geez, moon, wait your turn. For Take a Look at This, I'm Jeremy Roth.
A couple in North Carolina takes the plunge literally into marriage. After looking at different wedding venues, James and Courtney Music decided to get married at the amusement park where they had their first date. James jokes they really are falling for each other. They said their I-do's as they plunged 325 feet. Well, we're back in the kitchen in just a moment, but first, here's what's coming up tonight on WMBD and Bounce TV.
At the Joseph A. Bank Buy One, Get One Free sale, all suits and sport coats are on sale. Plus, buy one, get one free. And buy one, get one free on almost everything else in the store. Plus, all dress shirts are 2 for $89. And take an extra 40% off all clearance. Only at Joseph A. Bank.
It's sizzling summer savings time at Lebeda Mattress Factory. Save now on mattress sets, futons, electric adjustable beds, and bedroom furniture. Flippable two-sided Lebeda queen sets start at only $319. Luxurious pillow tops as low as $349. Or get Lebeda Levitta's Augusta Pillow Top, a luxurious mattress set with cooling gel and memory foam for the lowest price ever. Only $477 with free local delivery or a free bed frame. Great mattresses, great prices, great savings at Levita Mattress Factory.
Do you have what it takes to be the astronaut, lead NASA missions, pilot spaceships, and drive rovers across real moon and Martian landscapes, see Apollo artifacts, and more? Be the astronaut at the Riverfront Museum.
Because of the skills that I've developed here at Midstate, I am excited about the career ahead of me.
With an associate degree in medical assisting from Midstate College, you'll be on your way to a fulfilling career doing administrative and clinical work in a medical office. And thanks to flexible scheduling and shorter terms, you get your degree faster at Midstate College.
I love what I do. It's an opportunity that wouldn't have been here if I hadn't have gone to Midstate College.
Midstate, where it all comes together.
CBS Tuesday.
I had to shut the door. There was no other choice.
So you say. Did you find Jamie?
The good news is you're safe. Run. What? First chance you get. Run. I nominate the girl. Any seconds? What are they voting on? The feeding.
New Zoo, CBS Tuesday, or stream it live or on demand.
You're watching Living Well on WMBD.
All right, perfect timing, just plating the food, so taste time is just about here, but Joel, I understand you have a special shout out you want to give.
Well, my grandma, I was going to go to work with my dad anyway because my grandma fell and broke her hip at her house.
Sorry to hear that.
It's fine. She's recuperating pretty well. She gets her staples out the 17th of her hip, and she's doing therapy, and she's doing very well, and she's watching. I was going to visit her all day anyway, so I decided to come down and do the show.
Good. Well, we wish her the best. Well, let's dig in, right?
Yeah,
it's time to get a taste of the food.
Again, Paul, that's so easy. It's just a boneless chicken breast, goes into flour, egg, a little panko breadcrumb, and it's got a nice tomato sauce. If you want to make your own, we got a great recipe that's actually on the CI Proud website of a tomato sauce that we do from scratch, or you can just use something out of the jar, your favorite one. It makes the process easy. When you're cooking for the kids, you want it to be simple too.
Yeah.
So we serve that a little bit of capellini pasta. More sauce if you want it, more cheese if you want it, but it's delicious.
It is delicious. I can attest to that. There's no doubt about it. And you know, you mentioned how simple it, simple it is to make the recipe. Even making a sauce is pretty easy too.
Yeah, it is. It really is. You know, when the gardens are all coming in this time of year, you know, a little bit later in the season, I've got a great recipe for tomato sauce. We'll make that another day, but it's really easy to make. Use all that fresh vegetables when you can. You know, take advantage of that. So many times here in the Midwest, tomatoes are left over. The neighbors got so many of them, whatever. So it works good.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. And thank you, Joel, for checking in. And thank you all for watching. We look forward to seeing you back here on Monday. Have a great weekend.